Oh, I seen this.
What is happening?
I seen this.
I don't know what happens at the end.
I don't know what happened. You just like made my entire ears blow.
Is it that loud? Because I can't hardly hear anything
it's
you guys are saying. Really?
Well, maybe if I do this.
Why is he butt naked doing it though?
Well, that's
front of
what.
a- just- oh my
John.
God!
Yeah. Hey, that's good right there, though. Tell me that ain't something I would do if I had a motorcycle. Butthole naked in the kitchen with my bike.
You wouldn't be able to do the burnout. You would run right into the cabinet.
Makes for a story.
It does.
And then you have a broken bike, and then you can't ride.
Are we recording?
Yeah, I'm gonna edit it all out.
Yes. Yes. It's like I just said. I'd be butthole naked in the kitchen with my motorcycle. Welcome to another episode of GDC. I'm your host, Jeremy. This is my co-host, Dick. What's up, Dick?
Yay, yay.
Did you learn anything new this week?
That people ride their motorcycles in the house but naked.
You're going to have to probably elaborate for people out there.
Why?
Tell them to maybe, Google that so they don't think it's me.
But you just said you would do it.
I partake in beverages. That would probably happen.
But you would wreck off the counter somehow. Because not only was it in the house, it was on the counter.
Yeah, that's impressive in itself. And that dude was about $1.15.
Well, he did have somebody else holding it. Thank God. Because he would.
I'm talking about getting it up there on the counter.
There was 3 other people, so I'm sure all 5 put it up because he didn't help. Well, he tried. He thought he was helping.
Well, last night was UFC 262. Did you see the results for that?
Did I see the result? Yes, I've seen the results.
So, we had a bonus episode with my little partner that might be somewhere in this room. Her prediction was Chandler. Well, he got knocked out in the second round. She picked Tony Ferguson. Lost in decision. What she said was the old girl. Why am I having a brain fart, Caleb? Who was that?
That was Caitlin Shakogian, or however you pronounce her last name.
Okay, well, she won. And you know what she said last night? She goes, "Oh my God, she looks really old." We Googled how old she was. Blake's age. She's got that old woman strength, I guess.
So she's saying she's really old?
Apparently. You want to be on camera there? I didn't think. You can't even, show that sweet shirt you got on? No?
It's not sweet. That's the ugliest thing I've ever seen.
That's a beautiful guy on that shirt.
No.
Yeah, it is.
No.
She picked Edson Barboza. She got that one right.
Yep. She picked Matthew Christopher Chanel as well. She didn't get that one right.
She didn't get that one right either. Sure, she's
So right now our celebrity guest.
she's batting 20%.
I was gonna say our celebrity guest pickers is in the lead is our minority Mike J. Luis.
Did you see Andre Muniz break Jacare's arm?
Yes, I did see that.
You don't have to see it. Did you hear it? That was gross.
It sounded like someone breaking a twig over their leg.
Yeah, it sounded like a bat getting broke over a knee.
That too, yeah.
And he's just like, there it is.
He's just on his knees like, it ain't working.
You want to
It
know
ain't
why?
working.
You want to know why it ain't working?
It's in half.
Did you
in two
not
pieces.
hear that? Or
Well, at first he was like asking the referee, he's like, "Why did you stop the fight?" And then he's like, the ref points at his arm, is like, "Your arm." And he's like, "Oh, it ain't moving."
yeah, bro.
It don't work.
How do you not hear that?
You need a refund.
I mean, your adrenaline's going, but
I thought adrenaline ain't going to help you move your arm when it's not attached.
Oh, look at this!
Did you see the knockout of Shane Burrows though?
With Barboza.
Barbosa clipped him in the temple. It was like a 3-second delay before it actually hit him, where he's like, he stepped back a couple steps, and all of a sudden he just, if the way that Joe Rogan's you look at his eyes just roll back in his head.
And I was rooting for him because he has a mullet.
Oh yeah, the mullet discussion again.
Do you think Tony Ferguson's done after three losses in a row
Nah.
at 38 years old?
I think he's getting to the point where he wants to fight someone like Diaz or something like that because he wants to fight strikers. Because his past couple of fights he's gone against, it's been grapplers, and they basically have taken him down, and they've done absolutely nothing but outpoint him.
He was good at that though.
He used to be, yeah.
As in like 3 fights ago. What happened? Freddie Roach.
Yeah.
So maybe he just focused only
On striking.
on stand up.
Yeah.
Speaking of Oliveira is now the new lightweight champion.
Yep.
Called that one.
You did. You're the only one who predicted him.
What they say after 12 years and 20-some fights? I think
Yeah,
that's all.
he's 30 and he started in UFC when he was 20.
Yep.
You imagine being in the UFC for 10 years and you're still only 30 and they say you're in your prime between 32 and 35. Guess what?
And he's hitting his prime too right
Guess what? McGregor or Poirier's coming your way, buddy. You're about to get paid. About to get
now.
paid
He
big time.
actually,
Oliveira probably got paid like $300,000.
No, let me see it here. I was looking up looking up yesterday because during Dana White's press conference, he had mentioned the fight of the nights and the performance of the night. It was $75,000, and people asked.
He upped it.
He upped it. And he goes.
'Cause,
he goes why? He goes. Tony Ferguson made me. He's over the Dana White privilege.
Yeah.
He's
Well,
like,
they asked it on the press conference. He was
Yeah.
like, "How about upping that fight of the night and the fight bonuses?"
Yep.
He ended up doing it. Oliveira, I mean, dude. But Chandler was hurting him in that first round.
Mm-hmm.
Then Oliveira, I was like, well, we got to finish this real quick. Props to him. I liked both guys. See, Logan Paul was, he went through all the Gronks.
Everybody but Rob.
He went through the Gronks in sparring. Now,
Beat
people
all
are like, oh, that's impressive. Like, well, okay, I mean,
Do they
Gronks,
box, though?
they don't box.
Right.
Right.
And people that were asking Dana White last night, has Thriller contacted him about letting GSP box? And it's like, Dana White basically just said, would you guys stop talking about them? He goes, they text me every day. They call me every day. He goes, they're not a promotion. They're a bunch of clowns. And he's like, until they become serious, I ain't going to talk to them. He's like,
Conspiracy theory. I think he's friends with him. I think he's building it up for something big.
if he was building up,
Dana White's about money.
He does, but he also likes.
That's also why he doesn't pay people. He's all about the Benjamins.
He does. I give him that, but he also is the same. He wants to make sure that his sport is reputable, and he doesn't want it to be looked at as a clown. That's why he was very anti. What was the guy's name? It was way back when. It was Randy Couture versus what's his name? The boxer that came over to the UFC.
Tony Ferguson?
No.
No, a different one.
Yeah.
It's Tony something, right?
It was Tony something. Yeah, I'll look that up real quick because he was like
That was embarrassing.
It was. He's like, this is what happens when you combine these two.
He was a
sports.
very, 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 very elite, probably Hall of Fame boxer.
James Toney.
Well, I was somewhat right. It
Yeah.
was just backwards.
But it was one of those things where, and that's props to McGregor. McGregor's probably the only one who went as long as he did, mainly because I think Mayweather was just toying with the guy.
Well, that's because it's MMA to boxing. Boxing to MMA is way different.
Yeah.
Because you still have to throw hands in the octagon.
Yep. But you can get taken
But
down.
when you go from just hands and then you're thinking takedowns, elbows, knees, like, come on.
Yeah.
Come on.
But it's also that's the other thing is you got someone like McGregor who likes to throw those check kicks and all that kind of stuff, where now in boxing he can't do that. He has to only throw hands. Because could you imagine if that was actually a kickboxing fight?
Like,
rather
you
than
just got to
a
be
boxing
absolutely ignorant if you're going from boxing to
Oh God,
Anyway.
yes. Yeah.
Speaking of ignorant, Najee Harris.
Really?
He had no clue that there was media at practices.
Well, can you?
Do you not watch football?
He said he thought they were boosters. This is the NFL. We don't have boosters.
Okay. Well, look where he came from. He came from one of the most, cut off schools where basically Nick Saban, if he doesn't like you, you don't get access on the field at all, which pretty much is 90% of the press.
So he has
never
never
watched
watched
football? Never watched
the
NFL?
NFL in his entire life.
He doesn't watch ESPN, anything?
Now, granted, there's one thing
I
that could
don't know.
happen. Retired NFL players refuse to watch football. Most of them.
Yeah.
They're like, it's like Barry Sanders. You watched last season? He's like, no.
No.
Oh. Maybe they had enough of it. But this is a rookie. He probably watched the NFL.
Still trying
That's
to make it to the league.
You didn't know? Who'd you think you were talking to?
And then he didn't realize they, like, you all cover the Steelers? Where are you all from?
Here?
Well, can you fold them? I mean, when you have people like Mark Madden who are just sitting there just to get a rise out of the guy.
Mark Madden, he's hilarious.
I love the man. I think he's one of the best guys out there because he is a Pittsburgh person, born and raised.
But hates Pittsburgh.
Well, he doesn't hate Pittsburgh. He hates the way the organizations have gone because they're not as they're.
Well, the past 3 years, you guys used to be like the organization people
I know.
tried to model after.
I know.
Then they went the Caleb Warner route. And I was like, we're just going to shit the bed consistently.
Sounds about
Hey,
right.
look at his butt right now. By the way, you weren't here for the last time we did one,
Yeah.
and it was right after the draft.
Yeah.
In your lifetime,
Yeah.
the worst Pittsburgh draft pick.
Cool story, bro.
Yeah, well, I mean, we had ours. We would have been done.
Right.
We had all, but we are the Bengals and the Browns.
I was gonna
we
say-
had a lot to pick from.
I was gonna say you had a lot to pick from because I don't know. if
He's
you-
like, I don't know. We've picked good ones for the past 25 years.
I mean,
You guys did. Mine was Justin Gilbert for the Cleveland Browns, and you guys took him after we got rid of him.
Yeah.
That was stupid.
Yeah.
And then you guys like, oh, he really is a douche canoe, and got rid of
I
him.
mean,
also.
I actually did answer. I answered if you watch the podcast. I answered in the subtitle. I said Mason Rudolph.
How's that the worst though? He's still there.
You just re-signed him.
He's
How
the
was
worst. Okay,
that?
okay. He's the worst from a fan's perspective because the dude can't throw and can't read at all.
So we're re-signing him.
And
Not my choice.
Ben only threw the ball 5 yards every play last year.
Not my choice.
Talking about he can't throw.
And he threw it like a Hail Mary. It just went 5 yards. He lost all that muscle once he got off the hub.
But no, I mean, honestly, that's. If you look back at some of the Steelers draft picks, have we had any ones that have been totally crappy?
All
No.
right. Way to Google.
He said, I got this. You just go on
What
to something else because he's shitting the bed over
That
there.
was
I ain't shitting the
terrible.
bed.
He's
I'm
shitting
just,
the bed again.
I even put out there that because you guys got the fact wrong that you guys are the only two teams that ever had back-to-back number one draft picks. Nope, Buccaneers back there too, man.
We never said that.
Yes,
In
you
our
did.
lifetime, it's the only ones I've had back to back.
You didn't say our lifetime.
I don't care what happened before I was born.
Yeah, well. So, did you guys see Snoop Dogg's trying to get that Super Bowl halftime show?
Yep.
It's Dr. Dre, Kendrick, Eminem, and 50 Cent. I'm down.
That would be a good
I'm
one.
tired of the pop crap. Like, I'm not real big into hip hop, but
That would be better than what we've had the
it's
past couple of
better
years,
than Lady Gaga bungee jumping off the ceiling.
which was taped like before the Super Bowl even happened.
What? It was?
Yeah. Part of that was taped before the Super Bowl happened, and they added it into the. Basically, the fans were watching on the screens and stuff, and then they cut to the live performance.
Either way, I'd still have it.
Or you get what's her name? Beyonce blowing up the Transformers for the Superdome.
I can't stand Beyonce. All right. So the schedule. Are you still looking up busted Steelers?
These are the first round picks in their entire history.
There's got to be some bust on there.
I mean, honestly, the most earliest bust would be technically Shazier, just because he went out with a neck injury.
That's a low blow.
Wow, what a dick.
Yeah.
No, I still love the man.
Dude's still learning to walk.
No, he learned how to walk. He's good.
Yeah, well, if you call that a walk.
Eh.
He's stumbling around there.
There, okay, I found one for you.
Has Artie Burns even been that good?
No.
Eh.
No, really hasn't.
He's not even
That's
there.
a lie.
Didn't Burns leave this
Then
year?
you got
He did.
Evander Hood.
Okay,
Don't even know who-
Rashad
don't even-
Mendenhall. There you go. There's our bust. Get it out of there.
He helped him. Didn't he help him win a Super
Dude,
Bowl?
he was like their workhorse for a couple years.
Look,
You talk
The
about
year
bust. What about Trent Richardson?
Look, the year they drafted him, then they won the Super Bowl that year.
Oh well, that's a huge bust there, Caleb.
God,
Get with
you can't talk. Turn your mic off. Turn it off.
Or
Turn it off.
we got Plaxico Burress, who shot himself in the leg after he left the Steelers.
Yeah, but you
There's
can't really
no
call him
doubt
a
in my
bust.
mind you had the most dumbasses.
No. That's still Dallas Cowboys. Don't even go there.
Yeah, I can't really disagree on that one. That's terrible.
We've had a few.
What?
Yeah.
So, the Browns are going to try out old Johnny Dixon from. You guys should know who that is.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know how hard it's going to be a wide receiver for the Cleveland Browns?
Seeing as
I would be like happy that I had like an opportunity, but I'd be like, really? There's no chance in hell I'm making the Cleveland Browns, especially in the wide receiving core.
not when you have two of the best right now. Well,
Yeah, OBJ, Landry,
yeah.
DPJ, Higgins, and then you just drafted Usain Bolt, Anthony Schwartz. Today, Junior.
Oh, here. So the audience can hear it.
Today, Junior.
Well, I might have had a mini stroke. Whatever.
It happens every episode.
Yep.
Multiple times.
Yep.
Then my poor Browns, they start off with Kansas City right off the rip.
Whew.
What do you think they do? Who got winning? If you had to bet right now.
Kansas City.
Well, eat a bag of dicks. Caleb,
Kansas
hey, you want to share that bag? You want to share the bag?
Go get a double-sized bag, because, yeah, I'm going with Kansas City. Sorry.
Who you going with?
You're playing at Arrowhead the first game. Come on.
This is why I...
No. Hang on.
What do I even... Look.
Hang
look,
on.
dude.
Wait till we get to our game,
Right
because
here.
you two are gonna
I
side
said
against me.
good, because you always want to catch the team like that right off the rip. You don't want to play them week 9 when everything's clicking.
That's true. That is true. I'll give you that.
Get it over with. So, whatever.
Yeah.
All right.
That doesn't mean you're clicking either.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. It's time for the schedule game. Let's start with your Pittsburgh. Go ahead and pop it up.
All right. We count preseason or just regular season?
Why the hell would we care about preseason?
Hey, we got the Hall of Fame game. You shut up.
We're on the one of 2 teams that went 0-16. Guess what we did in preseason? 4-0.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Pop it up.
Detroit Lions were 4-0 too the year they went 0-16.
All right. So right off the rip, we play the Bills in Buffalo. That's a loss. Just putting it out there.
You're starting off in Buffalo?
Yep.
Hold on, I'm popping it up here. Schedule here. All right. So, yeah, Bills. I say not a chance in hell.
Yep.
Buffalo.
And Dick, what you got? You think we got that or no?
Buffalo.
Oh, he did say that. Yeah.
Buffalo.
Raiders.
I'm gonna go Steelers because I think Raiders. That's our.
You're
home.
at Raiders.
No.
They're at us. They're at Heinz Field.
Oh yeah.
That's our home opener, and we haven't lost a home opener in a lot of years.
You also haven't been terrible.
We're still not terrible technically.
All right.
We don't know what's gonna happen.
So I'm going with.
I mean, let's be honest. Are you gonna go 0-16 for us?
I'll say.
Going with the Casino Raiders.
I'll go.
hate you
I
both.
say you got the Raiders. So I got one so far. Bengals. That early in the season.
If
I say you got that one. That because of how early it is.
it's early, and unless Joe Burrow is
No matter where
Healthy.
no matter where the Bengals are in the rest of the schedule, they're not. I'm not picking your boys.
yeah, I would. I'm.
Who you got?
It's all dependent on Joe
Why would
Burrow.
you
Don't
even
not
ask
with
me
your.
that.
Oh, so you think you're going 17-0?
No.
You're going to just go with your heart the
No,
whole
but I
time.
think we'll beat the Steelers.
All right.
All right,
I think Burrow's going to come back.
Packers.
He wants to prove
Not a
something.
chance.
not a chance. Packers all the way.
Right.
Broncos. You're
I'm-
losing.
I'm gonna,
We're losing.
I'm going to give him the Broncos.
You're losing. You're losing.
Broncos are garbage.
You're losing.
I'm giving him the Broncos. Because it's not in Mile High, so I'm giving you the Broncos.
Okay, yeah, thank you. Broncos are hot garbage,
All right.
dude. Seahawks, that's a night game. We don't lose at night, so that's
You're,
us.
here's a shocker fact.
I'm going Pittsburgh.
Yeah. I mean, if it's a night
You're
game,
losing the next one for
I'm not,
sure.
because Russell Wilson plays good in the beginning of the season. He always falls. It always falls apart. Then
He's always the MVP talk
Right.
until week 8.
So
You said Seahawks.
No.
Well,
The early season Russell Wilson factor.
you gonna win in Cleveland?
I think we are because we got a bye week before that, so we'll be rested.
No, you're not. You're not.
You're already rested. You're only 4 weeks in.
That's more than 4 weeks. That's October 31st. That's 2 months.
How many games before that? 1, 2, 6.
Yeah,
Month and a half.
month and a half. That's what I said. We got a bye week before that.
You're
Well,
losing.
as long as we get
Who
our
you
bye
got?
week this year,
Not them.
that's fine. We'll see. We'll see.
Say it with your heart.
Bears and Steelers night game.
The Bears
again.
suck ass.
You got that one.
We'll give you that one. Not taking the Bears.
I don't.
You don't know. Because we don't even know who their quarterback is right now.
Yeah,
Yeah, we
Andy
do.
Dalton's QB1. They tweeted that.
Yeah, by week 7?
Justin Fields should be starting.
These
He should start week 1, but they tweeted QB1 was Andy Dalton.
Yeah.
They were strong about that. Son of a
Hey.
bitch.
They were.
you got the next
Like
one,
we
too.
are taking the red
don't know
rifle.
Oh, you,
You
think,
got the next one.
You think we got Motor City Day and Campbell's?
Yeah.
Meathead would have probably 2 sacks on that team right now. But I do love Motor City. Dan Campbell. MCDC.
Taking kneecaps
We're taking
off.
kneecap soup. Yes.
Alright.
But that was also the same mentality was Freddie Kitchens.
That's true.
Possibly the worst, except Hugh Jackson.
I love Freddie Kitchens.
I thought Freddie
As a
was
head,
awesome.
you did too, yeah.
I said
Made you guys look
I know.
Super Bowl
I
down.
love Freddie.
Awesome.
I love Freddie.
Him and Hugh Jackson.
I love Freddie and you.
I would have a beer with Freddie Kitchens. I can tell you that. He seems like a cool dude.
Just not a head coach.
No. Chargers. Ooh.
Well, how'd he go? He went from head coach to offensive coordinator to head coach, and
This season.
A season,
yeah, he was position coach, the offensive
You know,
coordinator.
we don't need to go over this. I know all about it.
Yes, we do.
I can go
we
for
do.
45 minutes on this.
Your organization thought it was a great idea.
Yep.
I was like, why not? Why not?
It wasn't
And then you found out why not.
Yeah.
Hugh Jackson.
Didn't you
Well, I
lose
mean,
your
it's
GM
like,
because of that too?
We went
Huh?
Didn't they lose their GM because of that move with Freddie Kitchens? Like you guys lost your GM.
from.
and your
We
head
got
coach?
GM of the decade already, even if he does nothing the rest of the next 8
Well, no,
years.
like didn't you guys have the guy who wore
We had
the,
listen.
the cargo shorts?
You're talking
and
to a
all that?
Brown. John Dorsey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you
Yeah, he
call
had he said cargo shorts, which was a sweater and a polo underneath. To him, maybe that means cargo shorts.
No, he wore shorts all the time too, even during the middle of
So he
winter.
had the gym trestle.
Yeah. All right, where are we at
We're
for
at
your
the
Pittsburgh?
we're at the Chargers and Steelers.
Ooh, Chargers.
Chargers. I'm going with the Chargers.
All because of their quarterback.
I like Herbert.
Herbert's good.
I like Burrow.
How
Don't
does
get
he
me wrong.
not have a proactive commercial?
I really like Joe Burrow. But what I want to do in that draft, I want to trade back and still get Herbert and pick up picks.
Yeah, that'd been nice for you guys. But well, I'm torn on that one because it's a night game and we do really well at night. Just saying. But
You and your damn night games that you think you do good in.
How the hell does Pittsburgh get so many night games?
because we have a
They
really
won-
good fan
They
base.
won the division.
Oh, you have a good fan base.
They won the
Yeah, we
division.
won the division too. Yeah.
Okay, well, how'd that work out?
Hey, I don't know. How did that work out with you guys getting, losing to the Chiefs? How'd that work out?
We can mention this till we're blue in the face. We all know it's bullshit.
Still lost.
And so did you. 28-0 first quarter.
Hey, we lost to Bill Belichick and a catch that wasn't a catch, so.
So
All right,
I don't
up
got
to-
you. I don't got you winning against them either.
Bengals on the 28.
You're losing.
Really?
Okay, loss. You well, yep, you're done.
You think we're gonna lose to the Vikings?
Vikings will be iffy. That's a
Titans?
primetime game, and Kirk Cousins is
Dog
just as
shit.
bad, if not worse, than Dalton in prime
Dog
time.
shit.
That's it. That's I got you losing the rest of the games.
So I got you going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I got you going 6-11.
That's what a lot of people got us going. We'll see what happens.
I think I had one less.
Hey, all I gotta say is we also have
I'm
one.
going winning 5.
I think that's what I had him at. Let me check here.
Just letting you
Let's
know.
see. I had him against.
6-11, 5-12.
Gave him the Broncos.
You know what? That's good odds because we have the toughest schedule in the NFL this year. Thank you very much.
Okay, we're all fans of the same division. Like we're all have like
Five.
top 5 toughest schedules.
No, we got the toughest.
It's what I did
We all
You hear
got
what I
tough
said?
schedules. Yes, I know that's what you said.
same division, plays same teams.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like we can't really argue that really when we're all in the same division. Yeah, you might have the toughest, but he might have the third. I might have the fourth. Like it's.
Yeah, that's true.
All right, let's go with the Bengals. Hold on here.
You guys start with the Vikings at home. I'll give you that one.
Bengals.
I'll give you. Ooh. I really want to know the status of Burrow.
He's good.
He'll be good for the start of the
You
season.
guys might start. You know what? You guys might start 2-0. I'm giving you the first 2, which is
Yeah.
Minnesota and Chicago.
Hey, man, we don't play the same teams. They're playing the Jets and the freaking Jaguars.
That's the other two games. The other two games you
Oh,
play,
okay.
it goes by where you finished in your division with that division.
Okay, I'm like,
Yeah.
wait a minute. Where's
The other two divisions.
How come we don't get the Jets and Jaguars?
Because you won the division, so you got to play the winners of those two divisions.
Uh,
we were at the bottom, so we play the bottom of those two
I hate
at the
you.
division.
I hate you now.
This is why I have you guys losing Steelers, like I said, because obviously I had him winning. So
I keep it.
I say you're losing that one. What do you think?
He said
Well,
we're
I-
winning.
Oh, you
I
said you.
it. I said, well,
So
against them.
you're going 3-0. Jaguars.
I was going 4-0.
See, the Jaguars is a toss-up.
That's what-
We'll
This
probably
one's
shit the
rough.
bed against the Jaguars. We should win that game, but that's one of those games we'll shit the bed for no reason.
It's a Monday night game, too.
Tim
Yeah,
Tebow.
but we don't have Andy Dalton, so we can't go off that yet.
Hold on.
You
Okay.
guys still suck at night, though.
Tim Tebow might go
And
for 100 yards.
and that's not a Monday night game. That's a Thursday night game.
Oh, it's Thursday. Oh, yeah, you're right.
Get
It's
your
still a
shit
night
right.
game.
This is why it says
Thursday night
9:20.
doesn't fucking count.
This is why it says 9:26 the game before, and then 9:30.
9:30.
Yeah, I was
4 days later.
I don't have the dates. I just got the times and the week. Sorry.
He doesn't know how to Google, right?
I'm looking.
That's
at-
just ESPN. Really? All right. So,
Packers, you're losing.
Packers were losing if Aaron Rodgers is still on the team.
He will be. He ain't going nowhere. That is all drama. He ain't going nowhere.
All right, we all know they're losing against the Packers.
Lions,
Got you winning.
Yep.
Ravens, no.
Nope, you're losing.
Jets, yeah.
You're winning the Jets.
Yeah. Yes.
Browns, you're losing.
Yeah.
We'll probably lose it. Definitely lose at home. We don't ever want to play good at home.
Raiders
I got
losing.
What?
I got them losing.
I'll give it to him.
All right. What you got, Dick?
We'll probably lose X. We're going to the West Coast.
Uh-huh.
I hate the fucking West Coast.
Uh-huh. Steelers, you're winning.
Losing. Because I have you losing anyways.
Chargers, losing.
Yep. Justin Herbert's going to
I think we're going to squeak that one by. I think we're going to lose to the 49ers next game, though.
You know what? I'm gonna agree with you.
But
I got you winning against the Chargers. 49ers,
49ers,
no.
I think we'll lose against 49ers.
But they do have a rookie quarterback.
Not yet. They haven't made the move yet.
Yeah,
Trey-
well,
I mean, Trey
they're
Sermon-
going to.
Yeah, Trey,
Look how far down we are in the season.
With their defense coming
Yeah.
back that they had hurt and stuff, I don't think we'll win that game.
they got Trey Sermon back too. They
Bron-
got Trey Sermon there too. So yeah, that run game's gonna be strong.
Broncos.
Broncos are hot garbage, but we play like shit Mile High.
Yeah, everyone plays like shit in Mile High unless you're the Broncos.
I got you winning.
Really?
Yeah. Ravens, no. Chiefs, no. Browns, no. For me.
Yep. No. For me as well.
1, 2, 3.
I think we'll lose against the
4,
Broncos, but I think we'll beat the Browns the last game.
6, 7.
All right, that's right. Because you guys always flip flop. You guys suck up against them in Cincinnati and then you beat them in
Not
Cleveland
past
for some
couple
reason.
years.
What?
What?
Yeah.
Not this past year.
That's like the first year in a very
I
long
know
time.
they like to flip
Flop, no matter how terrible.
Yep.
So
I got Pitt 6-11, Bengals 7-10.
Let's see what I have.
Hey, bottom of the AFC North already. Because we know the Ravens are going to Ravens and Browns are going to be fighting for first probably. I will say this: either team, either
I had us
Bengals.
going 9 and 8.
Who's the other two you had?
going.
The one of the Browns games.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That-
He had you guys win. He had him winning up in
And I had
in
us beating
Cincinnati or up in Cleveland. Yeah.
The Raiders. Because I had Raiders winning.
Yeah.
No, I picked us to lose against the Raiders. Because it's the West Coast.
Oh, yeah. Tickle.
So to your Browns now.
All right.
Or no, to the
Yeah.
Whew.
All right. Well, they're not trying to feed my boys.
Softly here. Right off the
Seriously.
rip. Kansas City.
Seriously, you play one of the hardest teams,
Why is this
and then you play the
only
damn
have one
Texans.
preseason game?
Well, apparently Cleveland's only got one preseason game.
I know. I saw that
According
too.
to Google, it says they only have one.
I saw that too. That's on the NFL schedule.
They're that
too.
good.
I don't know
All right.
how.
They're good now. All right.
Right off the rip, you guys play the Chiefs, and I'm pretty sure you're gonna lose. Me and Dick already said you're gonna lose. So
Dick, you got us losing.
We already went over that game
yeah,
before we even started.
If it was at home, I'd say us.
yeah. Patrick Mahomes, man, future MVP again. I think he's gonna redeem himself from last year.
All right.
He saw how bad Tom Brady beat his ass.
Texans.
Texans.
I was gonna say the same thing. Dick beat me to it.
If that happens, I quit. Quit. They don't even know what the hell they're doing. Bears.
I got you guys.
Got us.
The Bears.
Vikings.
Us.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Chargers.
Chargers.
I think the Chargers will win that game.
Us.
He's got himself going 17-0. Or
Well,
no, 16-1.
I said
Here-
lost right off the
He
rip.
said loss for the Chiefs.
He said he's going 16-1. Watch this.
Cardinals.
Cardinals.
I think Cardinals will do something.
I'm pretty sure the Cardinals are going to dominate the entire NFC.
The only thing that's going for us is it's at home. And that place is going to be electric.
I'm going to give it the Cardinals because it's still warmer outside.
Yeah.
Only reason.
I don't know. It's Cleveland.
Yeah, it's October. It's still going to be chilly, but
It's-
not December chilly. Like the one we play, you guys.
Yeah.
In Cleveland.
Yeah.
When you need 14 layers.
Broncos. Oh,
Not
Baker in primetime is
Not the Broncos.
Baker in primetime is ridiculous.
Yep.
Steelers.
I got us.
I got us.
Who you got?
Not Pittsburgh.
Okay.
Yeah, of course. He already said he doesn't have us beat you guys.
Bengals.
That's the one that Dick has.
That's the one that I
knows
picked
it.
you guys. 'Cause
Yeah.
we're at home.
I got Browns on that one.
Right. Me too. Patriots.
Patriots.
No.
Patriots.
I just have some reason I think the Patriots that's gonna be a close one. They're gonna eke it out somehow.
Mac Jones, man, he's gonna tear some shit up. I think he's gonna be good this year.
I got us.
With the moves that Belichick's made, that team's gonna be scary. I think.
Lions. Us.
You.
Lions.
Ravens.
Ravens.
No.
That's at home.
Ravens. Us.
I have you splitting those.
Ooh, I got okay. So I
don't
have
know
him.
which
I got
one,
him
but you're
winning
gonna
the
split.
first because it's prime time. Baker's prime. Like he
So is
refuses to lose in prime time for some reason, and it's in Cleveland, prime time and in Cleveland. So then I got us losing the second game. What's
No, the first game
of all,
is prime time in Baltimore.
yeah. That's what I'm saying. You guys are playing them in Baltimore
Yeah.
prime time.
Baltimore prime
All
time.
right. Well, then I had it right the first. Either way, first of all, that's the first time in 30 years that's happened
You have a bye week in between at least.
that you play the same team back to back.
You got bye week.
It's the first time in 30 years.
And you're okay. I just want to point this out. The Browns are setting up to be really good because their bye week is like week 12,
Week 13. I
week
think.
13. Like, come on, that's some bullshit.
Why? Because we're usually stuck with bye week 4. It's first available.
We're usually stuck with the
I
the
where ours
12.
is
Where's yours?
at 10.
That's
So we
perfect.
played 9
That's
and then
perfect.
That's perfect. We're week freaking 6.
All right.
Why?
7.
Is that, well,
You play 6 games. before.
So
yeah.
Raiders.
TB. They haven't established a time for that yet.
Supposedly it's TBD because they don't know if there's another quarterback coming in. That makes you think.
What do you mean?
There's supposedly it's like the second best team to land Aaron Rodgers.
Why does that have
Either way, they're still playing the Raiders. It would make a difference if Aaron's there.
You say it wouldn't?
I said it would.
All right.
So why don't they have a set time though, and then just flex
they may-
it?
They didn't want to.
All right.
That's stupid.
I'm
I don't
saying
know what to tell you. They didn't want to.
I'm saying win for Cleveland.
Oh god,
So
you
you'll
guys,
win
you
that
guys
in
play
December?
Christmas Day against the Packers. Packers all the way.
Yeah. Then we're winning
Nope.
the
lost.
next two to me.
Nope, I have you losing the last one.
I have you losing both the last ones
Both?
because you guys always flip flop. You win in Cincinnati, you lose in Cleveland against them. I don't
I
know.
say we go 12-5.
Oh, that ain't happening.
We won 11 this year. And then we had no defense. Now our defense is stacked.
But you also had no
Ho,
OBJ.
ho, ho. Huh?
You had no OBJ. I'm pretty sure you get
Right, and we still won 11
That's because you didn't have the
with
drama.
one less game.
You had no drama from OBJ. That's the whole point. That's what I'm making here.
I had you
Just
10 and 7.
when
You
he's
have
on
what?
the field,
I had you 10 and
drama.
What'd you have us? Did you count how many games you had us?
I got you 11 and 6.
So, I mean, pretty much.
Like I said, I've got the AFC
Predictions,
North.
you got us winning twice as much as your team alone.
I said we will see what happens. What Steelers team shows up because we have a new center. We have a run game again. Hopefully, if Najee Harris is actually halfway decent. Hopefully, the quarterback situation's figured out and Ben's home
Yep, figured out. It's
catching the load right now. Hopefully on the hub.
Ben.
I don't know.
Who's catching a load?
Ben.
Ben, I'm hoping.
Ben stopped catching the loads.
No, I'm hoping
That's
he's.
remember. I mean,
I know. I'm hoping
that streak is
he's-
over.
I'm hoping he's back at it. I'm hoping he's right now going at it.
Oh, you hope he's getting the tennis elbows again
Yes.
because he is a little better then.
Yep.
P-Hub.
OnlyFans, something. Give him something.
That's why he's in love with the guy.
Right.
No.
He's
I already told you. I think.
he probably has been Roethlisberger's OnlyFans.
I don't know.
Oh yeah, Ben's like rubbing his toes after he takes his cleats off, and Caleb's over there like, "Oh yes, look at that big toe."
I already told you. I think we move on from Ben, but
You said that before they signed him, too.
Okay, move on from Ben. Then you got Dewey and Rudolph.
I think Dewey be better, honestly. I think Dewey's the future.
He's got.
You think he's the future?
At least Ben was just on the P-Hub at home.
Hold on.
Dewey was in the strip club.
You think Dwayne Haskins is the future?
Okay.
That's breaking news.
No, I've said it multiple times on this podcast that I think Dewey is the future because
I must have called you out every time you said
you
that.
have.
Okay.
But if you think about it,
Because that's ignorant.
How is it ignorant? Look at the situation he's under right now. He's got one of the best coaches in the NFL in Tomlin, who knows how to coach a game and knows how to read a
Can't
team.
keep a locker room together. Keep going.
Yes, he does. How can he not keep a locker room together? What happened when Antonio Brown left? He became a hot frickin' mess. What happened to everybody who's ever left the Steelers?
Then that would mean who?
Plaxico Burress, once he left the Steelers, what did he do? He was in a car in New York and shot himself in the leg. Yes? Thank you. When he was with the Steelers, he wasn't doing that stupid stuff.
I was about to say who in New England has done that when you keep control, but I mean Aaron Hernandez was running free, just playing Call of Duty like real style.
But no, if you look at
said,
it,
screw them semi-pro players.
yeah, he did. But if you look at it, when there are others in the Steelers,
because they were playing anal darts with him.
the last time, the only incident that he's had with the locker room is Juju, and that's just because Juju's Juju. That's it. No one likes him.
No one liked Antonio. No one liked Plexico. No one liked Hines Ward.
I loved Hines Ward.
You're
Hines
You're a
Ward
Pittsburgh
knocked the poop out of you guys.
He loved Vontez Perfect. Like it happens.
Vontez Perfect loved everybody. He just wanted to give him a hug
Sure.
with his helmet.
With his
Very hard.
with the crown of his forehead.
But okay, I mean, Dewey had one of the worst outcomes you could have, and honestly, this is what's probably going to happen to Justin Fields.
But you talk about he had a great coach, Ron.
He did not have
Riverboat Ron is
no. When Dewey was signed, he was signed by Chucky's brother
But he still played with Riverboat.
for one game. They made him start for one game, and he won. That game he won, and then he goes to the strip club during COVID, which is stupid.
Let's just mark this down. Caleb says Dewey is the future of Pittsburgh.
He's young.
I repeat.
He's got an arm. He just needs some coaching.
So does Rudolph.
Rudolph does not have an arm.
He did at Oklahoma State.
And that was
Did
his...
he lose it?
Take that back. He has an arm, but he has absolutely zero accuracy with that arm. He can throw a ball very far.
You know who also was young and had an arm? Johnny Manziel.
Oh, we bringing up that dead horse there?
Right. That was your fighting chance.
No, it wasn't.
Dewey is young and has an arm. That's why he's the future.
But he also is intelligent, and he can, if he has a good coach.
And he also is very questionable about his decisions off the field.
He needs that role model, which I'm pretty sure.
Oh, you gonna get that from Ben?
No. Let me finish. Don't interrupt.
Let's
Don't
go to Ben.
Who else did we just resign?
Mason Rudolph.
Nope. Who else did we just resign? Who's a quarterback who hasn't played a single snap, but is very intelligent at the game?
Who did you sign?
Josh Dobbs. Look him up. The dude.
Oh, I don't need to look him up. He's been with you for a while.
And he's basically the quarterback coach, technically. If you want to call him that, that's what his position.
That's what's sad. If he's the quarterback coach and you still got Ben on the team.
Not really. Have you looked at Josh Dobbs' records and how he knows how to watch calls and watch defenses?
I said it was sad that Dobbs would be the leader in the quarterback room when Ben's there.
Well, he's not the leader. He's the guy that Ben asked, because Ben can only do so much, honestly. The dude, literally, he's not there anymore. He's checked out like 3 years ago. Honestly, let's not kid ourselves. You guys, I mean, the thing is I look at your teams with open eyes. You guys just close your eyes and say, fuck Pittsburgh. I at least give you guys. I looked at both your teams and I said, hey, you guys have a hell of a shot at winning all your games. I told you.
Can we rewind 30 minutes ago when I said everyone is trying to mold their team after Pittsburgh up until 3 years ago, and you guys have just shit the bed. Nothing you've done has made sense in the last 3 years.
And that's not the team. That's the GM. The GM.
So that would
needs
be
to
me
go.
giving you guys credit.
Yeah, but our GM literally needs to go. The problem.
You guys got like 2 players I like.
Who?
I mean, they're not there anymore.
Who?
Palomalu. Love that guy.
Oh yeah.
Didn't love playing him.
No.
Nobody.
Villanueva. Villanueva.
He's there.
Villanueva.
He's-
Villanueva.
Today, Junior.
Villanueva.
Today, Junior.
Villanueva. Right?
No.
Villanueva. Why am I having a stroke?
I don't know.
Villanueva.
Villanueva.
Yep. That guy.
By the way, Dewey started 6 games with Riverboat Run.
That's
Not
what I
one.
was just
Not
thinking.
One.
I thought it was 4,
Not one.
but I didn't want to look it up.
He played in 7, but started 6.
There it is.
Not 1.
Oh, he played 1. He played 1.
Played in 7.
Because I remember
Started
after
6.
I remember after like the 3rd game, they were like, "Wow, should we switch quarterbacks again?" And they were talking about how his demeanor on the field was just trash. Like he just gave up if a bad play.
Well, it still ain't as bad as old Jamarcus Russell back in the day. They gave him a tape to watch about the defenses, and he said he watched it. It was blank. They gave him a blank one.
Yeah.
He came back and said, yeah, he studied it.
Yep.
Yeah, it was, they run a 3-4. Nickel runs up close on a wide out. Hey, buddy, that's a brand new tape. That was an old Blockbuster. That was the Breakfast Club, and we didn't even rewind it. We weren't kind.
But he watched it. He watched those
He watched
defenses.
the entire tape, guys.
All right.
They got amazed by him because he threw the ball 80 yards from his knees on
Yeah.
his pro day.
Supposedly Lamar Jackson threw it 100.
He did. I seen that video.
I seen it,
that
but,
was in high school.
Oh, yeah.
but it's almost like the Loch Ness in the
Loch Ness.
Sasquatch videos. It's kind of grainy. You see it, and then there's just a black dot. It's just like, did that happen? I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got an arm, but he's got an arm. He's just not accurate.
That'll open up a whole can of worms.
If it gets accurate, that's all bad.
If it wasn't for Andrews, he would be lost. He owes half of his paycheck to Andrews.
Yeah, he does. Yeah.
Well, they're about to pay him.
No one knew who Andrews was, and then Andrews all of a sudden is just like on every highlight for the Baltimore Ravens. If you like the Baltimore Ravens, please comment, and I will fight you for that.
I don't think I know any Ravens fans.
I know one,
I don't know.
and I make fun of him every year.
I would too.
Yeah. All right,
No
so
Piper.
the last schedule we need to talk about is the defending Super Bowl champs, Buccaneers. Can they go and
No.
repeat?
Can they? Yeah.
Will they?
They had the same team.
But their schedule is a little harder, I think, this year now too.
Is it though? Their division. So
They play the Bills.
because you ain't got Breeze,
Nope.
you ain't got Teddy Two Gloves,
Where'd he go?
Denver.
Broncos.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
So it may have got easier.
But they have to go to the
What?
Colts.
You gotta go to Atlanta.
Tampa Bay Buccaneers strength of schedule is 29 out of 32.
Oh, wow.
How's that happen when they say it's based off how well you do, and then all of a sudden Tom Brady again gets the 3rd easiest schedule?
Fourth easiest. Fourth easiest.
Jeez,
It's
dude.
I kid you not. I think Tom Brady kills football divisions. Like when he goes to a division, that division just becomes except for the team he's on. Just
In
becomes,
our division, you have the
weak.
weakest schedule of us 4. At number 9.
Oh, yeah.
We have 1, 2, 6, and 9.
It's ridiculous.
And then the NFC North is 3, 4, 6, and 6. because they're tied with us.
That's rough.
Yeah.
3, 4, 5, and 6.
That's rough.
Yeah. Okay, so
You have us, then the NFC North, and then the Bengals. Then you have the Raiders sneak in there in between us, and then the Browns. So the AFC North and NFC North, they said, "Hey, fuck you guys."
That's even more impressive for us to predict that my team's going to be.
You said 11 wins. I said 12, and you said something.
10.
he said 10. Yeah.
I think my wife. We did the schedule game before you guys got here. I think she had us going 14-3. What do you got going? Is this Caleb's computer? Or
Why is this stuff down there? This is strength of schedule.
Yeah.
That's called agar.
God bless it. Stroke.
Today, Junior.
Algorithm.
Yep. How do you go from football schedules and then you go down a little bit
Well,
and
right above it's cabins.
hello?
Why is cabins above it?
I know.
Because you were looking up cabins.
Oh, are you on this?
See?
What are you all? Whoa! That ain't what his had. Easy, Caleb. His has O.J. Simpson though, and ooh, almost slipped.
What is that?
I got cabins on mine too. I have never looked up a cabin at all, so I don't know what's on this. What's up with this one?
Well,
How are the Bears? The Bears
and you
have
all
the
want to say
third?
you want no
That
part
whole
of my
division
Google
is
history.
3, 4, 5, 6. The whole
Yeah.
NFC
Oh,
North.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Eagles and Cowboys have the easiest. Their division was trash last year, though.
Is it going to be again?
Yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah. Because if you look at it, Eagles have a brand new quarterback. You know, because Carson Wentz is now with the Colts.
I have either the Giants or Washington winning that division.
Yeah.
See if they get a little Fitz magic.
Okay.
I think
so-
Washington get it, but I think the Giants.
I think
My pick
I
is
think
the Giants,
Washington-
but if they have a little Fitz magic,
Yeah.
I think
Washington.
So let's talk
'Cause
about,
Washington
let's
defense
talk
is
about
legit.
the NFC West. Because that's going to be... I think there's a seismic shift that's going to happen with that division this year.
I got the Red Wolves.
Who?
The Washington Red Wolves.
They're not the AFC West or NFC West.
Shit,
This is why.
he's shitting the bed again. I don't know.
What,
He
the
went
Seahawks-
over his head.
Are they changing their name?
Can you reach over there and turn his mic off?
I can take
Hey,
it here. Hang on.
Mike 3.
Yep.
There you go. There
Gone.
you go. Good job.
All right, I need to know the answer though, because I'm at a loss here.
That was one of the names for Washington football team, Red Wolves. We were just talking about.
Oh,
Now turn the mic back off.
okay.
Oh.
He probably wasn't here for that episode.
No, I
He
was,
was
here
probably
for that
somewhere
episode.
shitting the bed.
No, I was here for that episode because I was.
Oh, that even makes it worse because you were here.
Yeah.
Andy
I can't-
doesn't
Because the
even.
ones you weren't here, you don't want to watch the video.
I can't remember everything
Andy
we talked
doesn't
about.
even want to watch the videos that he's
Right.
not here.
Whose
One.
wife won't watch the videos? Huh? She won't subscribe to the
I'm supposed to
channel?
be the host of this. My wife hasn't watched one podcast.
Yeah.
That's fucked up, Blake.
I mean, I know how
They can all see where we're looking right now. Well, they know where you're at.
She's in the floor because her leg don't work.
Eating crackers and cheese.
Before this podcast, didn't she just make fun of someone eating cheese or something?
Yes, she did.
Okay.
Parmesan cheese, yeah.
All right.
No,
How long will we be going, Caleb?
About 55 minutes.
All right. I'm going to give a few random little things here. Random facts.
Oh
I
boy.
wonder if anybody even.
What?
Paid attention all the way to the end to see what your last comment was when we ended the podcast last time.
Oh, well, if they didn't and they watched the one we just recorded yesterday, they will know because he started off the podcast.
So
that way.
someone at my work was like, I had to tune in just because someone else said that like the last sentence of the podcast was really jacked up. I'm thinking, I don't remember what it was. They said, oh, I know what it was because I tuned in. You leaned over on Dick's computer and go, is that a handcuff in his dick hole? And then it went to credits.
Right.
Yeah,
That sounds right.
that sounds about on par for that podcast.
That's what happens when you leave us alone with the podcast.
And Google.
I just gotta say that was expert editing right there too, because I was like, I gotta find a way to end this episode, and I was like, that's the best way I could possibly think of.
We're on episode 42, and he edited one. He wants to throw that in there. This guy.
Here, on the ticker, right now, mention handcuffs and dick holes again.
I can do that.
We got a ticker, ladies and gentlemen.
We do have a
We've
ticker.
moved up.
We have a ticker. We have captioning,
Here's something to
credits,
brain. God,
wipes.
Hit the-
Yep,
hit it.
hit the button.
Today, Junior!
to bust your brain, not brain your bust. Okay.
How do you brain somebody's butt?
So
you from
from
is that
number-
like motorboating?
who motorboated?
Is braining your bust? Is that like motorboating? Put your head in there and just motorboat the shit out of it?
Blake, come here. No.
No.
Okay. I mentioned mustache rides last podcast with the bonus episode.
He's getting a
Hey.
evil
Hey.
look right now.
What are you doing? Nothing's came out of your ass this podcast. Congratulations.
I didn't eat chicken nuggets.
I was gonna say he didn't eat the chicken nuggets, so yeah.
Those are all right.
I ate 30 before the last one.
So I know.
Third,
He brought in a suitcase.
he brought a suitcase last time. That was only 20 though.
He's like that dude on the street with the trench coat. Hey, what you need?
I got chicken
That's
nuggets.
all nuggets. And then had a fry. And then he said, "Well, I have a tea."
2 teas.
He had 2 teas. Yeah, 2.
Because I can't drink pop.
He likes some chicken nuggets.
All right, think about this.
How quick did I eat those 30 nuggets?
I went up to piss, and you were crumbling up the McDonald's bag. I'm like, bro, those aren't pills. You just don't swallow them with your teeth. That was rough.
That's why I was trying to get you to do an eating challenge on one of these.
I'm down to do an eating challenge. By the way, everyone,
We need to
on the ticker,
All 6
ticker,
people.
it's coming right now. If we get 500 views, I'm going to do a nasty eating challenge. So if you know me, it's not going to be good. So tell a friend to watch a what? God damn it! Can you do that? Do you do that on command? I just braced you! Jeez!
The best part was you were sitting there talking.
I opened my mouth. What?
I'm not cutting this out either.
What? Oh my god, I opened my mouth and the dust just hit my dangly thing. My uvula. There's my big word of the day. It ain't going anywhere. My god! Get checked! That's a problem. Get an MRI or something, man.
MRI.
Whatever. I don't even know.
It's not that bad. It is not that bad.
My feelings are hurt. My feelings are hurt.
I feel better.
What was I even saying?
You're talking about an eating challenge on the ticker. Or something.
You do that while I'm eating, we're fighting. UFC 262 and a half. Promise.
There's just a little toot.
That ain't a two.
That's a little toot.
No.
Yep. Where's my someone say I farted?
It's like your colostomy bag fell off.
I don't have one of those yet.
Yeah. So you're admitting you have a problem.
No. You have a problem.
For the love of Michael Bublé, that was rotten.
You have a problem. I don't have a problem.
What was that? What was, oh yeah, the eating thing. It won't be something spicy. It'll be something rotted or like a amount of food in a time.
I told you a cheap one we can do is you buy 2 of everything on the dollar menu of Taco Bell.
Yeah.
She knows. She said.
What?
Blake does not want to have to clean up her toilets. She knows the toilets will not survive.
They got 3 toilets.
Jeremy will kill all 3, probably. And then he'll have to do a stomp waffle in the bathroom.
You gonna do a waffle stomp?
I told Blake you did the stomp waffle in my sink down here yesterday.
And she believes it. Like I took a shit in there and didn't wipe.
Oh, I guess I didn't think that. Oh.
So yes, you did believe it. All right, let's get with the random. I'm about to blow your all's mind. So that from the number 1 to 999, if it's written out, not one number has the letter A in it. That blew my mind. If you write down 1 to 999, not one number has the letter A in it. That blew my mind.
Like 1, 2, 3, or like
If you write it out.
or if you write the
Like
word out.
1.
In word form.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I can't go through all those numbers.
Well, I didn't expect you to count, because that would be a really long podcast. 2, in case it didn't blow your mind, because that blew my mind. I'm like, how do you have that many words that don't... Wait, you're fact-checking me.
Yeah, he is.
Look at him. He's counting to 999.
No, I'm not
ladies and
counting. I'm
gentlemen.
just seeing what it said. While you were going to the next one.
The second one, in case that didn't blow people's mind, because it did mine. First of all, who invented the light bulb, Caleb? Get your guess. I'm going to get you.
Tesla.
Tesla invented the light bulb. Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, that was
like-
dumb.
I can't remember what his name is.
Frank or...
Edison. Thomas Edison. is
No.
who-
Talking about Tesla's his first name.
Oh, Nikolai.
Nikolai.
Jeremy's like, oh,
I can't remember his name. It was a black guy, wasn't it?
No, that was the.
I know there was Thomas Edison, but I believe there was somebody that actually invented it before him. And I want to say it was his slave actually invented it, and Thomas Edison took the credit for it.
Well, that sounds about right back then.
Yep.
It was Thomas Edison, so it could have been.
Right.
But the reason why he invented the light bulb is because he was petrified of the dark.
I didn't know that.
Just like a few episodes ago when I said Alfred Hitchcock's worst fear was eggs.
Yep.
He terrified millions of people for decades, but he was petrified of eggs.
I can let out some eggs.
All right, we'll end. What are you doing?
Oh yeah, Humphrey Davy was the first inventor of the first electric light.
That's carving a light bulb, right?
Yep.
I mean, he could have invented the candle.
That's true. If you're afraid of darkness, why don't you just light a damn candle, Thomas Edison?
Wax might have been hard to come by then. You gotta think about back then. No outlets? Wait a minute. How'd the light bulb get invented before?
Electricity was already invented or already discovered back then.
Was it?
Yeah.
Yeah, because in 1800, which was 79 years before the light bulb,
I was gonna say because Ben Franklin.
Alessandro Volta developed the first
They had
practical
elect-
method of generating electricity.
They had electricity in 1800?
Ben Franklin discovered electricity because of the.
We can all sound
kite.
smart because we all got Google in front of us, but don't tell me before right now you knew that in 1800 they had electricity.
Because
Ben Franklin.
He got struck by lightning.
Oh no, the key and the kite was a
Yes.
false story. Google that one. We're ending that right now. Where can they find us, Caleb?
Hang on. I got a whole thing for it here.
Oh,
For you.
here we go.
I do.
You're supposed to be ready.
I wasn't ready. Sorry.
First of all, you can find us on YouTube. Just type in Garrett's Don't Care. It'll pop up on the podcast. Like, subscribe, and actually listen. If you don't like sports, you'll still like it. Maybe not a family podcast. But stay tuned. Where can they find us, Caleb?
You can find us on Facebook and YouTube at Garrett's Don't Care, on Twitter at GDC_pod, and also on all the podcast providers out there. Pick your poison.
Well, shit, I could have said that, Caleb.
That's
God.
what else
bullshit.
did you ask for? You asked for what?
Hey, you can find us anywhere. Thanks for listening.
Spotify, Google Podcasts, Anchor, iTunes Podcast, Breaker, whatever the hell that was. No, whatever. I don't even know what Breaker was, but it's a podcast provider, I guess.
And now they're going to say, drop us, because now you're just shitting on them.
Have you ever heard of them?
Breaker's awesome. Tune in to Breaker after you tune in to YouTube. See you guys.
Later.